Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you. I am so excited to be joining you live from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I'm here with my girlfriend, Sarai. You may have seen her on Instagram at the Platinum Giraffe. She teaches us all about nervous system regulation and how to relax your butthole. So I thought today we would do a duo of not only reading tarot and Shine from the Inside Oracle for all 12 signs on this last new moon. You know, Friday we have a new moon in Sagittarius, and this is that last and final moon of this year where we can really plant seeds for what we want in 2026. It is no joke that 2025 was a doozy. We really spent some serious time in growth and release, reflection. We all know that shedding of the snake energy so that we can step into that realigned, authentic version of ourselves as we move into 2026. I don't know about you, but drop in the comments if 2025 was insane for you.
Drop it. I know.
Drop it
was.
now. Let us know. So I wanted to, since we're hanging out here in Jackson together, it is really all about community and connection. And that's something that I've really taken away from in 2025. I had a lot of grief and loss and helping to heal my mom, literally stopping my life for 6 months, moving in to my mom's house to help her heal through some crazy tragic accident. And what I learned through all of this grief and growth is that you have to have your soul sisters by your side. You cannot do this alone.
No, you cannot. I've tried it. I do not recommend.
That's why we're on vacay together, because it's just so much more fun when you do it together. So as we've been doing Woo Woo Wednesday every Wednesday for the last decade, I thought we cannot skip just because we're on vacation. We have to do it together. So I'm going to pull a tarot card, and Sarai's going to pull one of my Shine from the Inside Oracle affirmations, all about self-love. And we're going to do a full overview of what this new moon in Sagittarius means for each one of you in your zodiac. So we'll be pulling 12 Oracle and 12 Tarot to give you a self-care tool to be able to deal with or understand the wisdom that you're being guided to for 2026. So I want to know, if you could wrap up 2025 in one word, what would it be? Drop that in the chat below. Let us know how it's going for you. And no shame, no judgment.
Zero.
I know we're already.
The first word was massive fucking shit show. All one word. All one word.
And you know what? Those shit show moments are actually what breaks us through. Break all through.
Dumpster shit show.
Yeah. Failure. Okay. You know, I have a rule. You can never fail if you learn. So what was your learning lesson, babe? What was your learning lesson? Okay, so before we dive in, is there anything you want to share about like the theme of 2025? How we're moving into this whole calibrated energy.
So very much shedding old things. 2026 is about stepping into your power. 2025 has been a massive growth year, which has been really beautiful, and also there's been so many lows and roller coaster. You know, I don't believe new year, new me bullshit. I believe that we extract lessons from everything that we learn and acquire and experience over the year. I definitely know what I want to take with me. I know what I would like to leave in 2025. So I feel like this transition into 2026 is really, really, really fucking powerful. I think that a lot of us have learned lessons multiple times.
Let's get the lesson this time.
Yeah.
So we don't repeat it or carry it into the new year.
That's exactly it. It's like, how many times do we have to learn this fucking lesson? Mm-hmm. So for me, I've learned a lot of lessons a lot of times, and I'm personally done with that. So I won't be bringing that into 2026 with me.
But I'll be there.
Yeah, duh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was just asking my cards. I'm like, I want to pull a card. I want to pull two cards before I dive into the 12 Zodiac. The first card I pulled that flew out of the deck while I was thinking about it was, what lessons or what did we learn in 2025? So this card came up. I'm going to pull one more card and ask, where are we going in 2026? What can we pay attention to? Just to kind of set the overall arching theme. And then we'll dive deep into each 12 Zodiac so that you can experience or see exactly the message meant for you. Okay, what is our 2026 intention? What do we need to know? Oh my God, I love that. Ooh. Okay, first card, 2025 lessons. What did we learn? Ooh, ooh, interesting. The Six of Wands. This is all about public recognition. So you might have gone through a period where you've actually done the hard work and people are starting to recognize like, hey, I see you growing. I see you healing. I see you releasing. I see you letting go. So 2025 is really realigning you to celebrate the hard work that you've done. I know it hasn't been easy. So I love that this card came up. It wasn't like the death card or the tower card or the moon. This was actually a celebration card of being seen, of being recognized for your worth and your value and what you bring to the community, despite the growth, despite the challenges, and despite the failures that we've experienced this year. This is the first time that I've lost multiple $1,000s. I lost 20K on one of the events that we've done, and that's never happened in all of my years of business. And so there was a massive lesson in it for growth in someone who's been doing business for 20 years. So no one's free of the growth, right?
Nope.
Of the growing pains. Okay. So I think this is a really beautiful card to wrap up 2025 to say, I see you. I see the growth. I see the challenges. I see the success that you've also created through all of that. So the 2026 card and what our intention and what we can really align to in the new year. Oh, look at, I mean, what a vibe. We've got the Chariot from the major arcana. That is telling me major solar plexus energy, pushing us forward, action, courageous, being able to be guided by spirit without holding on to the reins so fucking tight. This gives you permission to know that you have that cosmic connection, the clarity and the intuition to guide you from a place of knowingness rather than that hustle of like, I'm going to break down every door and damn it, it's going to work. Because that is how we find burnout. So the Chariot shows up for you in 2026 to show you that it actually you can drive this courageous force and momentum forward without having that hard struggle or that burnout or that hustle mode. I mean, I don't know about you, but I broke up with hustle mode.
I did too last year.
I took like 18 naps this last season. I've never napped in my life.
More naps in 2026.
Naps in 2026.
Yeah, hustle and grind, hustle culture is so out. It is about ease and opportunity and finding those spaces to allow that softness in, because I'm sure all of you have burnt out at some point in your that's not 2026.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, real quick, I call her Belinda. I am Alphaba. I feel like that just describes our relationship.
You know, we will complete each
We
other.
will completely.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a tarot card for each of the zodiac, and Sarai's going to follow up with a Shine from the Inside Oracle self-love affirmation so that you have a tool to be able to focus on how do I bring this energy in? What's the practical action step that I can do? So before we dive in, I want to know, what is your zodiac sign? Drop that in the chat. Let us know so that we can avoid the Virgos. I'm just kidding. We love Virgos.
I'm hijacking this now. Aries, you're fucked. Virgo, you're fucked. Pisces, you're fucked.
Libras, you're amazing.
Libra, you're dumpster diving.
We are totally kidding. So let's start with the actual beginning of the astrological zodiac, and that is Aries. So, woo, hello. Did you see that? So Aries, let us know if you're in the chat.
Oh, we got
Aries,
Aries, Virgos. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
So the tarot for Aries, is the Lovers card, which makes me so excited for all of our Aries, because you guys are the trailblazers. You are the leaders of the zodiac. So when I see the Lovers card coming up, first and foremost, it's obvious there's a partnership and union. That is exactly what this card is all about. But you cannot have partnership and union that is aligned authentically if you don't have that first with yourself. And so when I see the Lovers card for Aries, this is saying if you don't have a solid self-love practice in place, you're going to keep attracting from your wounds. You're going to keep attracting from that, I need a partner to complete me or to fix me or to heal me. And so when I see this for Aries, first and foremost, my message to you is get clear on how you treat yourself. Because my mama always taught me, you teach people how to treat you, and that's how you treat yourself. And so Aries, if you are in a romantic partnership, then I would ask you to assess, who am I in this partnership? Am I staying true to my values? Am I staying aligned with my authentic truth and my core desires and integrity? Because when we are in alignment with who we are, with our boundaries, with our intentions, with just our philosophy about life. When we know who we are, that's when we can truly have union with another person, where we can show up and be seen rather than putting that expectation or pressure on others to complete that wholeness within ourselves. So what oracle card I saw it pop up on the top.
It popped up. So practice feng shui, create a sacred space. So for me, clutter is one of the things. When you have physical clutter in your world, you have clutter in here, you have clutter in here. Now, I'm not saying you have to rearrange all of your furniture northeast, southwest, but as we come into this new year, it's a really good time. Declutter, get rid of the piles of shit, get rid of clothes that don't fit, stop trying to fit into things and shove yourself into things. So she's like, put the card up, put the card up.
We got 2 videos going.
So to me, this is really about creating that space for love for yourself in your physical space, which translates into the heart space, into the head space, and then out into the world.
It's true. And one other thing I'd like to add for Aries is that if you are looking to attract a romantic partner, start in the bedroom. Clear out all the piles of junk, change the sheets, paint it a new color, bring in sexy satin pillows, like create a vibe within that room and get yourself a vibrator. Okay. All right. Next, we have the Taurus that flew out no problem. That was insane. So Taurus is the Fool for 2026, this new moon intention. So if you're a Taurus, you're starting your new chapter. This is a brand new fresh slate where you're allowing that sense of curiosity and hope and just belief that that new vision for yourself is on the horizon. So when I see the Fool show up for Taurus, this is saying, get ready to start a brand new chapter. Take the lessons and the wisdom, but leave behind what no longer serves you. So if you're a Taurus, this Fool is reminding you to start again. And you're not starting over, you're starting with wisdom. So it's so much more empowered. So if you're a Taurus, let me know, do you feel like you're at the start of a new threshold where you have to take and do something yourself? And to know about Fool, this is the very beginning card of the 78 cards of tarot. And the Fool is that start, that spark of inspiration where you have tools within you to manifest, to attract what it is you want, but you have to believe yourself. So this is basically a fresh start. How it takes to not begin again, but really commit for real this time. I feel like this is
which is appropriate that we stand out came up because so when we think about people, we think of people who are over the top, who are like here's what I get from this is like, be you. Whether it is being quiet, whether it's being loud, wearing sparkle on your face, we are so like conditioned to fit into these boxes. And this Taurus is your permission to get out of the box. Ooh. Step out of the box.
Literally be yourself.
Be yourself. As weird, as wild, as quirky, as cool as you are. Because here's the thing. When we tap into our authenticity, no matter what that looks like, people want to be a part of that. It draws people in. It's your magnetism. And so the more aligned you are, permission to fuck your lipstick, put sparkles on your face, take a fucking vacation with a friend. The more you allow yourself to be bold, the more you're going to start to step into yourself fully and completely.
Okay, I'm going to do that because the other signs might need those messages. Yeah, I think so. I just had that realization. Okay, let's move on to our Gemini. So Gemini, this is for you. And no, Aquarius, you didn't miss it. I saw your message. All right, Gemini, what you need. Okay, you get 2 cards. That's just how it works, I suppose, with the twins. So this is your message for not only this new moon intention for the final 2025, but what can you expect moving into 2026? Okay, we just had the first card of the major arcana, and now for our Geminis, we have the final card in the major arcana, which is the world. The world is a completion. You come full circle, you have a sense of and understanding of your spiritual path. So if you are a Gemini, the world is for you along with the Pentacles. Is hard work. So this is saying that you come to the end of the path where you lay the foundation, you build things that you can stand on to continue not only on the work that you're doing, but not alone. It's about mentors that still position to take you to the next level. So this card is almost one on others now that you have found that you've done the work, you know that is aligned and authentic for your business. Now it's important for you to bring towards or people who have been there and can help kind of catapult you past some of those beginning lame ass lessons that you don't always have to go through. Sometimes you can be supported and kind of quantum leap past that. So if you're tonight, you are coming to a chapter close, a deeper understanding of why you're here, what you're doing, and where you're at, and you're going to be inspired to continue this hard work and this progress. That just because the world shows up doesn't mean it's done, but it's not over. New chapter. This chapter that you're moving into is asking you to really open up to receive support from others who
with this, today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. I mean, so much. It's so easy for us to take everything for granted. Our walks, our coffee, our friendships, our everything. And so to me, this is really about tapping into those small moments and finding those moments of, even when things don't go right for you, when you find yourself tripping up and, you know, like you said earlier, there's no such thing as failure. It's exploration, it's learning, even tapping into those moments of like, I'm grateful for this fucking really shitty, hard learning lesson. So being able to see the unlimited possibilities every single day holds is going to be really important coming into this next year.
Yeah, I also fan like it did all year. The phrase that I lean on that gets me out of my head and into solution mode is what good come from this?
Yeah.
When you ask that question, it automatically triggers your mind to look for the unlimited possibilities, the beauty in life, actually something good can come from this. And I promise, no matter how shitty the shit show is, and there's some 20 years I've been coaching now for like 15, so I know how there's always a silver lining. Just take it for example. Look back at those turning points in your life where this is too hard, I don't ever get through this. Actually, that was exactly what we needed to empower into this new chapter. So what good can come from this? All right, moving on to our Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Here we go. I love you. Cancer, what you can focus on this new moon and year is partnership, is friendship, is community, is celebration, is creativity. The Three of Cups is that fulfillment card where you feel like they say your ship has come in. Like I'm finally at the place where I will allow myself to receive. I will allow myself to receive, and that's what Cancers really struggle with, in my opinion. They are great givers. They are the lovers, the nurturers, the family, the centeredness in family. And since they're the ones always constantly going out and loving everyone else, sometimes it's hard for them to lean on others and receive. So if you're Cancer, what I'm seeing is that sisterhood, community, friendship, the recognizing the beautiful creativity and abundance that's in your life already is going to help to put you in a state of receptivity. Attitude of gratitude, although it is cheesy, it is truly the most powerful manifesting magnet that you have. So if you're a Cancer, make sure that you are allowing yourself to be open to receive the love and the support and the creative ideas that are trying to download for you.
Card, this is one of my favorite cards. Limiting labels you are wearing. Ooh. I don't know about y'all, but I have a lot of those. I still have. I mean, I'm still continuously peeling them off. But think about your role as caretaker, or you're always a fixer, or you're. Does it have to be that way? Does it have to be this way? No. Because at any point, any moment, you can say, I don't believe I'm a girl's girl or a guy's guy, whatever label it is you want yourself. This to me is one of the most powerful lessons that I've learned from it is when we first met, I'm trash, I'm garbage, I'm this, and she was like, whoa, cancel, stop. Like, what are these limiting labels? And I never thought of it that way. So I want you to tap into maybe where some of these labels, whether it's sitting down and it's writing it down, whether you burn it, whether you crumple it up and throw it away, but we all have these limiting labels. And so for 2026, you don't want to carry those more. So it's your time to take those labels, say basically, fuck you, I don't have to like that anymore. I don't have to. So really allow yourself to remove those labels.
So powerful. Okay, now we move on to our Leo. Oh, wow. They are talkative today. All right, here we go. Are you really are going to be excited about as a Leo. The Eight of Swords shows up for you. It's saying that you are trapped by your own thinking. And the good news about this is that you continue to so Leos are such a stage superstars. They're meant to see shine but passion. But your passions are being squandered by your shitty thoughts and the limiting labels that you're holding on to. So violently to look within and ask yourself, why are you holding yourself back? No one else is doing it but you. So this is saying it's your limited thinking. It's the trapped thoughts. It's the stories that you tell yourself that are eliminating the possibility of the dream that you have. And so that is like an interesting dichotomy because you're like, I know I'm superstar. I know I'm meant for more toss, but I'm also beating myself up. I am
gonna stop judging and start loving. Holy shit, the fact that we're together. I feel like I have a lot of Leo tendencies. I love the spotlight. I love performing. I am very close to
You're
Leo.
in August.
So I definitely have this others ourselves. So is it easy? Absolutely not. But when we can start to really learn to genuinely love and accept ourselves for who we are in this exact moment, not when we lose 10 pounds, not when we get a boyfriend, not when we redo our, no, now, because your fucking self deserves every ounce of love that you give to everybody else. You turn that bitch around and you give that shit to yourself. So stop judging your motherfucking self. Start loving and accepting yourself more.
Boom. Okay, Leos. Woo. It's a big task, but we can do it. All right, let's move on to our Virgos. All right, I'm just kidding.
Guys, here's what's
happening. I'm such a Libra in flow, and Sarai's such a Virgo that makes such a powerful team. That's why we show up on time. Yep. I'm on time because I knew you were going to be here. I was like, this bitch is going to be.
Thank you.
Like, where are you? It's time. We need to be live. Woo, okay, Virgo, there we go. So your message for the new moon and 2026 Virgo is the Page of Pentacles. This is about that softness of manifestation. This is really giving yourself permission to get grounded and to get rooted into the things that you love. When I see the Page of Pentacles, this is a great reminder that you're actually so much closer to that goal that you think you are, but you just tell yourself that you're not. Or you think that your numbers aren't big enough, or your engagement isn't enough, or the thing isn't enough, or no one signed up for the thing. Or it's like there's so much pressure on perfectionism that you don't even allow for what is meant to unfold. So when I see the Page of Pentacles, this is a softening into a knowing that everything that you have on your fucking 75 to-do list is actually going to come to fruition when you relax your butthole.
Yep, you have to relax your butthole.
Right now.
Yes, I'm feeling so triggered right now.
Yeah, she says, yup, correct, Virgo. I mean, if we didn't have them, I don't think I'd have any never. I would never. We need Virgos in mind, but we need Virgos to calm down. We need you to find balance between allowing the manifestation, because you guys are so great at deciding what you want and getting clear on a plan and like putting it into action. You put so much pressure on that action and you give no space in between to allow to unfold, especially if your dream is huge and involves other people. These manifestations take time because when other people's free will is involved, it takes all alignment to get into the right place. The stars align and then boom, that thing happens. So what I'm seeing for Virgo is that all that planning is working beneath the sea, like beneath the ground in the root system. So I would encourage you in this new year to just give yourself permission to take a nap. And allow you napped yesterday.
I did.
You did. She's like, I napped. Take a nap and trust that everything is going to unfold just like you know and vision it to be.
I love this card. Nourish your body with high vibing energy. Mm-hmm. So yes, she has a little green smoothie, which not my thing. High vibe energy. When I began to change what I consumed, I'm talking consumed on the TV in my ears, I realized like I'm literally shifting my frequency. And so this to me is, how are you treating your body? not just your physical body. How are you treating your spiritual body? How are you treating your mental body, your emotional body? Are you having conversations that elevate you? Or are you gossiping in the back room with a bunch of assholes? You know, what are you consuming on TV? Who are the friends? What are the conversations that you're having? For me, this is about really focusing and your energy that you are consuming the energy that you are putting out into the world. You know, for us, it's like we're battery chargers for each other. You know, I have friends who are a little more draining. Not everyone is like, you know, feel like you when you lick a battery, that's us for each other, which is great. And so I think for Virgos, it is really important to understand our energy, what we're consuming, what we're taking in physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, really, really aware of that and to prioritize that in this next year.
Yeah, I agree. Virgos, actually, everyone.
Yeah, all signs take a motherfucking nap.
Okay. Libras in the house. The thing about Libras, they're always like, oh my God, I love another Libra. I don't know if other signs are like that, but there's something about it. I don't know.
I'm like,
it's because we're the people.
Yeah.
It's Libras govern relationships. And I think that's why there's a big draw to that, like bring the community together of like-minded babes. We need each other. Okay, Libras, what do you need to know for 2026 in this new moon energy? I love it. Okay, I'm going to take this one in for a moment. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is all about having that Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold, but you have to be careful because everything you touch turns to gold. So you have to be very mindful of what you're putting your energy and intention to. So what I'm seeing for Libras is that you've done a lot of that hard work in getting to a place where you've laid a foundation, you've gotten clear on your mission, and you've done the work. You've put yourself out in the community. You've built some of the businesses, the programs, the avenues in which you can receive not only support, but also finances. I mean, we're talking pentacles here. So this is definitely in the suit of the physical material, and money is a huge part of it. As you see this big, beautiful coin here with the great showing up on this card, it is showing that you have an abundance around you. So again, going back to that attitude of gratitude, if you want to manifest more and claim more and be in that energy of like, I can manifest anything, it starts with that appreciation. So Libras, I'm asking you to really open up your heart and give yourself space to appreciate the hard work that you've done and allow yourself to receive all of the magic that you put out into the world. I think it's so true for all of us, not just Libras, that we want to be, we all want to pour out, but the our rule is giving to receive. And so many of us felt that cycle of receptivity, only giving and never allowing themselves to receive the money, the time, the support, the clients, the opportunities that are meant for you. So Libra, feeling that 2026 is going to be very lucrative and abundant for you, not just in the finance, but also in the support and the community that you've been asking for.
And your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear.
Listening to that crazy and like, why it's not possible.
Ego can be so easy. And when we allow our ego to win, it will always come up with excuses. But when we get quiet, when we soften into that space and listen to what is our intuition really tell us? Love. That is self-love looking out and telling you it's okay. Go ahead, be afraid and fucking do it anyway. So making sure that into that space of your soul whispering. It means getting quiet. It means calming down. It means not setting that ego aside and just listening. What is it that my heart wants, that my spirit wants, that I know that I need, and allowing yourself to get quiet enough for a few minutes to pay attention to that.
So I'm allowing my private jet in 2026.
Boom.
We know that. All right. Next we have our Scorpios. So what Scorpios?
Scorpio.
Oh yeah, that intensity.
Bitches.
I love it. My mama's a Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios. What you need to know, hey, spicy bitch right there in 2026 with the Queen of Swords. So this is about having a voice and a mind that cuts through the bullshit. This is you stepping into that era of I'm no longer going to tolerate allowing other people to cross my boundaries. This is actually being with yourself and saying, I am going to speak my truth. I have a mind that is going to allow me to have better is what coming through. So Scorpio, you with that stingy stinger, instead of just attacking people like just when they cross that boundary, this, I mean, she's got freaking thorns on her head. Hello, Scorpio. And you don't have to be attack mode to preserve yourself, to protect yourself. This is saying that you are wise enough, and I think it's about getting clear inside your mind, giving yourself permission that you don't have to be there for everyone. You don't have to do everything for everybody, similar to that Cancer energy. This is about getting back to that root of truth and not being afraid to speak that or wield that sword of cutting through the noise and cutting through the bullshit. So I have a feeling that Scorpios in 2026 are really going to step into leadership and aligning their mind with the direction that they want to go, fighting themselves or turning in and themselves. So to be sharp and to be keen. And how we do that is we stop overthinking stories that aren't true. We stop making up things of why it's not going to work or why you've been wronged by someone else. And so we're going to set new boundaries in place. We're going to show up with integrity and authenticity. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
This one came back. So again, turning that inward, stepping into those roles of leaderships and expanding require you to take care of yourself. Yes, your physical vessel. So maybe looking at what are things that I want to add to my diet, take away from my diet. What are things that light me up when I eat them? Getting out of the physical body into the company.
That's what I was thinking, like what you're watching, like
where
your mind is going.
And especially in the leadership space, like, you know, instead of listening to anger metal, by somebody higher, listen to what they have, soak up, turn all of that inward, create that space for your energy to be high vibe as you step into these leadership roles, as you step into these.
Ooh, I cannot wait to see Scorpio step shine. Oh my God. And I mean, already cut through the bullshit, but doing it from a place of love this time. And I think doing it from a place of wholeness rather than protection, I think is going to be so huge. Okay, next guy, Sagittarius. I know someone asking if we hit Sagittarius yet. Okay, let's see here. Sagittarius, what you need to know. 2026 and new moon energy is the 8 of Cups. This is about turning your back on the normal culture and discovery and a spiritual quest to find who you really are. When you think about Sagittarius, with the arrow, and they're adventurers, they're the philosophers, they're the happy essentially of the Zodiac. And so when I see this, you're being called to go inward instead of being that that is, you know, out playing in the world. I will be more internal reflection for you. I think building the energy of your spiritual world, because it's actually all about connecting to that higher power. And so I feel like the state of Cups, you're being asked to create a balance with how much you are out in the physical world giving of your energy, but also how much you're attuning and checking in with what your soul needs, not what you're meant to do on paper, not what you're do for your job, but what is your soul need? And so that 8 of Cups, I'm really excited to see what your best as the traveler of the Zodiac uncover wisdom, uncover culture to bring into your daily life, and the wisdom that you're meant to share out into the world.
Today.
Ooh.
I mean, literally just talking about that. Yes, absolutely. But in your mind, telling yourself, like, we'll go back to that energy. We'll go back to removing the limiting labels. It's the drama you're creating for yourself. From it. How can you start to conversations that are in? How can you start to create boundaries? You keep creating these things that you are meant to create. You gotta stay away from the bullshit, and that includes your own bullshit.
And honestly, it's because if you're attracting external drama in your life, it's because internally you're creating yourself.
That part.
So if you are a Sag and you notice that there's a ton of, you're attracting people that have drama and your family members are dramatic and bringing you into the middle of it and you don't want to be a part of it, it's probably relate to those relationships. And so I would start with that, because when you can your internal world and prioritize what I see in that, then what you start to is in relation to what you're cultivating on the inside. So it may be a little hard look in the mirror, Sag, for you to be like, to take accountability and accept the responsibility of, I wonder why these in my life, and if I'm not enjoying them, what can I do in relationship while I'm allowing them into my life? Whew. Call me later. We've got some work to do. We'll go on that spiritual quest. Okay, next we have our Capricorns. Capricorns in the house. Let me know where our caps are. For your new moon and 2026 message is the 7 of Cups. This is about fucking picking. Decide. What is it that you want to do? Stop spreading yourself thin and putting your energy into all these different baskets. So, and it's also about eliminating distraction. You could say, oh, I'm passionate. We're multi-passionate, right? We love being multi-passionate, but I'm going to focus on all this stuff over here when I know I'm meant to focus on my health. Okay. So I think this is a card that is asking you to get crystal clear and focus on one thing that you can put all of your effort and energy into for the first 6 months of the year. Give yourself a full 6 months to be able to focus clearly with that passion. You know, Capricorns like to be grounded and rooted and practical, but sometimes they forget their heart. Sometimes they forget the joy that they bring to the moment. And so I feel like Capricorns are being asked to like eliminate the distractions and really get clear on what is that one road I want to take up the mountain. Not like, oh, well, this could be good, but look at that one, there's flowers over there. But oh my God, that one's sparkly and I see people in the distance. That could be fun. Find your lane and fucking stick to it, babe.
Well, get back to nature. Reconnect to your hippie roots. Literally energizing, picking your path, legitimately taking your shoes off, touching fucking grass. It's 2025, but 2026. And so often we forget to literally connect with earth, to connect with Mother Nature. And I don't know about you, Britt, but my best thinking is in the bathtub or in nature. When I'm, So when you go out into nature and reconnect with your hippie roots, leave your fucking phone at home. Don't even listen to music. Look up, look at the sky, notice these things. Like inspiration is all around us. And it's so easy to get sidetracked by, oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. But when you get out into nature, there's something so grounding. There's something so calming about being in nature that you just kind of go, well, fuck, that really puts things into perspective. So really, really connecting with nature in a way that feels good for you, whether that's skiing or biking or fucking sitting on your front porch. I don't give a fuck. But getting in nature can be really important for you to get into your intuition.
And you know what's so about nature and why it's so helpful for resetting our nervous system is that the green color in chlorophyll actually relates to the frequency of our chakra. Yeah. When you go to nature, you can't help but be related. So this is why so literally you can have to try to go get grounded. The last one is you come across the okay, period. Wise bird. Okay. So moving on to Aquarius. I am married to one of those, so I love the energy of Aquarius. That authenticity, that's Aquarius right there. I want it. All of it. Okay. Good shuffle for this. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we need a fresh. We're gonna post it again. Let's get a fresh shuffle. Okay, Aquarius, what you need to know for this new moon and 2026 energy, oh hey, is the Death card. This is the perfect card of transformation. And I see it happening in my husband too, because Aquariuses are really, not always meant to share their magical gifts in the beginning. I feel like Aquariuses are the like older, wiser leaders because they have to really soak up so much wisdom and so much learning. Oh my gosh, the learning that Aquariuses do. They're gathering information, and then something shifts. I think it's around 40 for Aquarius. I'm not sure that that's true for everyone, but all the ones that I know seems to be the case. So I feel like once you hit that level of maturity, it's like, now I'm ready to share that wisdom. And most importantly, the world wasn't ready for your message 5 years ago, 2 years ago, because it was so avant-garde, it was so eclectic and so quote out there by the others that it wouldn't have been receptive yet. It wouldn't have been able to go, oh, well, this is actually going to be possible for us, because the Aquarius is all about humanity and bringing community together and really serving the whole. And so when I see the death card for Aquarius, this is saying it's time to leave behind that old story and identity of nobody gets me, nobody understands me, or all people are fucking stupid. I understand you, Aquarius. Y'all are up there. Y'all are wise, okay? So if you're an Aquarius, know that this purification and rebirth is your new foundation with the wisdom that you've gained, but without the fear and that scared energy of being killed for your message. That's
Wow.
a deep one.
That is deep.
That's deep.
And it's no accident that perform a random act of kindness came up.
Such a humanitarian thing to do.
Literally, as you were talking, I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Random acts of kindness. I mean, like legitimately holding the door for a stranger. I don't know if you've ever done that, but if you haven't, I encourage you to do it, because it's interesting how one little act will also start a snowball effect. Then you're holding another door, or you're doing this thing, or you're donating, and then you're donating your time. Like it really starts this really beautiful cycle of, again, creating community, being about the human race, period. So random acts of kindness to me are just something that are so important for every single sign, but especially for community creators, for people who are really wanting to connect with people. Really, also, I'm getting something that's like turn it in as well. So it doesn't have to be these big luxurious vacations. A random act of kindness for yourself could legitimately be ritualizing your coffee, your tea in the morning, like doing, 10 minutes of journaling, turning that kindness that you so easily and freely give to everybody else, also turning that inside, because don't forget about you. Fill your cup, bitch. You got to fill it so you can fill other people's.
Literally, I've never seen my husband buy himself one thing in 19 years. Not one. It's crazy. So maybe if you're an Aquarius and you're not used to gifting yourself that kindness and those beautiful things, this is your permission.
That's right.
Because you are transforming. This is your transformation. So excited for the Aquariuses and that fresh new start that you're being asked to step into and shine so bright and actually make a positive ripple effect in the world. I mean, we're moving into age of Aquarius, so we have to recognize that it's that one small act of kindness that can create that ripple effect that can change our whole culture.
Absolutely.
Which is so exciting. Can't pour from a broken pit. No, you
Amen.
can't. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Pisces. Oh my gosh. Last but not least, Pisces in the house. Let me know where our Pisces are. You are the most spiritual and intuitive of the group. You have that high perspective and wisdom. And this is an interesting card because Pisces are the lovers, not the fighters, right? And the Knight of Swords is showing up that is saying it's time for you to really stand for what you fucking believe in. It's time for you to fight for your cause. It's time for you to really give yourself permission to go full out with the passion. This card to me is one, I mean, obviously it's going into battle and being prepared, but I believe as a Pisces in this new era of bringing love and light into the world and not coming from a place of anger and rage. I mean, when you look at the card, it looks aggressive, right? But I believe that we can still be solid in our foundation and passionate for our cause without doing it from a place of fear or anger. And so when I see this card, you stay passionate, but maybe find more peace in your passion. Instead of having a motivating tool, right? And for injustice, that's why we're the voices that aren't heard, whatever your mission is. So if you're a Pisces, stand up to fight for what you believe in, to fight for a cause that like lights you up and brings you joy, but don't fight a masculine fight. Fight a feminine with love and understanding. Like, I'm not going to silence myself. I'm not holding myself back anymore. I'm actually going to get on the social and say, hey, this is what I'm here for. This is what the world needs to know.
And celebrate yourself because you observe it, literally going hand in hand with that message.
Oh my gosh, we're getting blinded.
I know. I'm like,
light.
pay attention. Pay attention.
Okay, we got this.
No, celebrating yourself as you show up, as you continue to use your voice. It's the little moments too, like high-fiving yourself for getting on an Instagram live, for creating community, for reaching out to people. Like, we are so good as a society at celebrating other people, and yet we are the last ones to celebrate ourselves. And it's so fucking backwards. Celebrate yourself first and foremost, giving yourself those props, because damn it, you got out of bed. Damn it, you showed up. Damn it, you did that fucking thing. And when you celebrate yourself, what you do is you give other people permission. They're like, oh, she just like high-fived herself for that. Like, I'm going to do the same thing. And so pouring out as much beautiful, good energy into the world that you do that for yourself. Mm-hmm. Again, I think there's a common theme and a thread that underlies all of these, but truly it's, yes, hold up that mirror, but turn that mirror around, give yourself that love, give yourself the celebration that you so fucking deserve, and celebrate the fuck out of yourself. I literally was having a conversation the other day with a friend, and she was like, humble brag. And I was like, can we just say brag? We don't have to say humble. Can we just stop? Can we just normalize celebrating our fucking wins? Because the world out there is dark enough trying to put you down, tell you you're not this, you're not this. No, bitch, celebrate your fucking self.
Oh, so good. And I know that someone kept asking if we also honor the 13th Zodiac, which is Ophiuchus. I don't even know how to fucking say it, but I will pull a card for our 13th Zodiac because we're the real white witches around here.
Yeah.
All right. So this one is for you if that is what you identify with.
Oh, I love this card.
Okay, so the Four of Cups comes up for you. This is a card about getting quiet, getting clear, and recognizing that you might be missing the gift and the intuition and the information, that inspiration that's coming through. So this is a call and a reminder for you to go inward so that you can actually hear and listen to the guidance that's being given to you. This is a card of rest and receive. So if you've been pushing so hard and basically doing it on your own, Spirit is here to say, I have a gift for you. If you would just shut up and listen, sit down and take a nap.
Shut the fuck up. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit. I mean, literally what Britt just said. Holy fuck. Take a moment. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck quiet. Breathe in the happiness, the joy, the gratitude that is legitimately all around you when you choose to focus on that. When you choose to focus on all the external bullshit, all the strife, and that's what you're going to get. So I need you to shut the fuck up. I need you to relax your butthole. I need you to breathe in, and I need you to breathe in that gratitude, that appreciation, that joy, that kindness, that love, and everything else is fucking bullshit. Let it go.
Let's do that together. You wanna?
Fuck yes, I do.
Let's breathe in some bliss, babes. All right. So first, relax your butthole. Hold on.
Ooh, oh no. Okay. That might have been a fart.
Not too much.
That was a.
Oh my gosh.
That was almost a fart, but I sucked it back in. You're welcome.
All right. Everyone take a big deep breath in through your nose. Fill up those lungs. Fill up the belly. And fill up every fucking cell in your body. Hold it. And then exhale. Let it go. One more, breathing in deep, filling up from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. Breathe in bliss, what it would feel like to be supported, loved, abundant. And then exhale that fear, that doubt, what no longer serves you. Let those shoulders drop. And then one more big, deep inhale. I want you to imagine all that gratitude and appreciation for all that is good in your life. Hold it into that heart space. Oh, and then let it go. Exhale. And just blow out your mouth like breathing out all that bullshit. Already. Feel more.
I know. I literally am like, okay, I'm good now.
Great.
Good.
Now we're going to take our nap.
Now we can nap. We're going to eat cookies and then we're going to nap.
Truth. So if you love this, please know that we are here to support you in 2026. We had no plans on sharing this, but guess what I'm going to share?
Share it.
So you probably saw, if you've been following along for the last couple of months, Sarah and I visited in Michigan. This beautiful luxury, like wanderlust type glamping experience. And we just locked in the dates in September, oddly enough, 9/11, because we're going to bring the positivity and the love to it.
Yes.
So we're going to be hosting a co-ed beautiful retreat together. We literally just locked it in 2 days, so we don't have the details for you. But if you're interested in joining the two of us in a restorative wellness healing, we've got float tanks, we've got sound beds, we've got heated pool, we got a hot tub, we've got all the things. If you want to join us so that not only we can support you in your wellness, but also connect you with community, then definitely mark your calendar for
September 9/11.
What are you going to do? And also you want to tell them about Good Girl.
Good Girl Funeral, April 17th through the 19th. It is about releasing the bullshit, the limiting labels, the beautiful limiting label exercise that we do. So this is about creating community. This is about women coming together to empower and support other women. Not this fake bullshit that you see on social media, but real, genuine,
like real friends in real life,
real shit. It is about also embracing that space of, you said something earlier about anger. I love anger. It's a great motivator. It can also eat you alive. And so we do a lot of work with rage and release. We have an actual funeral. We read our eulogies to bury that good girl, that bitch that has no fucking boundaries, that bends over backwards, that bleeds for everybody else, who people pleases and puts herself on the back burner. Bullshit. We're fucking done with that. And then we spend a couple days really getting into self-love and appreciation and gratitude and creating the life that we want. So we have so much good shit coming up.
You know what? We have Goddess Retreat, Good Girl Funeral, all in April. We've got Summer Solstice in June. We've got our wellness getaway in September. We've got all kinds of fun stuff happening for you guys in 2026 to support bringing community together, healing, growing, and most importantly, having so much fucking fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
That is really what it's about. And you guys, if you do not follow my incredible friend, Britt, we did not even do introductions.
Oh yeah, hi.
Hi, this is Britt. She is on Instagram, The World by Britt. I will post this on my page. I will tag her. Make sure that you follow her. Get on my email list. You can comment the word inbox to any of my videos. Get on her email list. Go check her out. She's incredible. Truly one of the coolest fucking humans I've ever met in my whole life.
Love this message.
Yeah.
So excited for solstice. I cannot wait. It's so much fun. I started off my video with "This is Sarai here." She's an incredible friend and someone that brings daily inspiration. So if you're not following on Instagram, obviously you're here live, so I'm not following her, but it's so incredible when you have actual supports each other, no underhanded competition, just collaboration and support. So I am just for you on Wednesday. It's so fun. I mean, I never have guests. So,
I know.
Like literally in like 10 years, I don't think I've
ever first guest, you guys.
Oh my God. So fun. So I think we need more of this.
Yes,
Obviously,
absolutely.
we need to just move in together.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you love this, please tag your soul sister, share it, spread the good vibes, and we appreciate all the love. And we know that 2026 is going to be your year. So give yourself full permission to leave the past behind and step into 2026 with your tits up and your confidence high, knowing you can receive anything you desire.
Just that energy vibe. Right.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
That was so